Australia's military has been mobilised to rescue thousands of people trapped by the country's worst flood crisis in decades. There are new flood warnings and evacuation orders in New South Wales, with relief still days away.
A relentless week-long downpour has soaked most of New South Wales, and at this 170-year-old farm, it could spell the end of the season's harvest. The orchard near Sydney's suburbs is one of many swallowed up by rivers that have burst their banks.
I'll lose a fair bit because if the water stays on these too much, the fruit will just drop. So if the water gets off quickly, that's fine, but down in the other side section over there, it takes a while for the water to come off. So I'll end up losing the fruit there, and probably might lose the trees too.
Tens of thousands of people are being evacuated by rescue services and the military as the wild weather spreads further inland. The floodwaters have cut access to roads, so evacuation by boat is the only option for many.
We've got houses going under, we've got roads getting cut off, and the only way to get access is via boat or helicopter at this point.
Hello, is anybody home?
But even that has its fair share of risks. A rescue boat overturned when evacuating a family of 4. Fortunately, help was nearby.
It's quite dangerous in regards to coming up on the boat. One of the main problems we've been encountering is large logs, TV screens, couches, kayaks, things like that, because the waterways are quite dangerous at this point in time.
Australia is battling its worst flooding in decades. Some areas along the east coast are facing as much as 2/3 of their annual rainfall in the past week.
I'm advised that the rain and flood situation does remain dynamic and extremely complex. This is a complex weather event and becoming more complex.
Thousands of people are without power and schools remain closed. While rains are expected to ease, forecasters warn that the flooding will persist for days. 10 million people, or 40% of the population, have been affected.